The situation in Gaza has been dominated by ongoing efforts to negotiate a ceasefire, with the Qatari mediators proposing a draft agreement between Israel and Hamas. The key points of the proposal include the return of hostages, a troop withdrawal, increased humanitarian aid, and discussions surrounding Gaza's future governance. Many details remain unsettled, and an official agreement has not been reached yet. With tensions high, both sides are working through the final stages of the talks, with hopes of a resolution soon. Qatar's foreign ministry expressed optimism, stating that the negotiations are in their final stages and officials are hopeful a breakthrough will come soon. However, they cautioned that it's too early to make definitive predictions. The diplomatic process is still fragile and the stakes couldn't be higher. For many, the resolution of the Gaza conflict is not just about immediate ceasefire but long-term peace and stability. Meanwhile, German Chancellor Olaf Scholz has echoed similar sentiments, emphasizing that despite the painful nature of negotiating with Hamas, hostages' lives must remain the priority. Scholz highlighted that the potential ceasefire offers a glimmer of hope, bringing relief to the suffering civilians in Gaza. According to Reuters, Los Angeles is bracing for a fresh wave of dry, intense winds that could reignite two major wildfires, the Palisades and Eaton fires, which have already claimed 24 lives and destroyed over 12,000 structures. These dangerous Santa Ana winds, with gusts reaching up to 70 meters per hour, are expected to last through Wednesday, heightening fears that the blazes could intensify. Firefighters have been battling the fires, which have consumed large swaths of land, including upscale communities in the western Los Angeles area and foothills in the east. More than 92,000 people are still under evacuation orders, with entire neighborhoods reduced to rubble. The fires have also led to widespread destruction in Ventura County. With the death toll expected to rise, authorities are conducting house-to-house searches. Governor Gavin Newsom has declared the wildfires as potentially the most devastating natural disaster in U.S. history. Meanwhile, California faces criticism over fire management and disaster aid is being provided, with some Republicans demanding accountability from state officials. The Supreme Court continued its hearings on the controversial military trials of civilians involved in the May 9 riots following former Prime Minister Imran Khan's arrest. The Defense Ministry's lawyer stated that planners and masterminds of the riots will be tried under the Army Act, sparking judicial concerns about the law's scope. Justices questioned why these cases were not handled by anti-terrorism courts, highlighting the implications of such trials on civilian rights. Critics, including international entities, have raised alarms, asserting the trials contradict international legal standards. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif announced progress in Kurram district, where clashes over land disputes have claimed 130 lives. A convoy of 25 vehicles delivered essential supplies as peace returns after a recent agreement. Security forces demolished bunkers in Lower Kurram and road reopenings have begun.
कुरम में अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह हालात नॉर्मल हो रहे हैं। अमन मुआहदे के बाद एक बहुत बड़ा धचका लगा था, लेकिन अब अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह उसमें और जो वहाँ पर मोर्चे जो कायम किए गए थे वो मुस्मार किए जा रहे हैं, और वहाँ पर अब खुराक और अद्वियात की वहाँ पर अपना सप्लाईज पहुँचाई जा रही हैं। और मैं समझता हूँ कि ये एक बहुत एक खुशाइंद बात है, और उम्मीद है कि इंशाअल्लाह तमाम स्टेक होल्डर्स मिलकर वहाँ पर अब अमन को वहाँ पर कायम रखेंगे।
Bushra Bibi, the wife of former Prime Minister and PTI founder Imran Khan, said during a court hearing on Tuesday that her faith in the law has been lost. She made the remarks while appearing at an anti-terrorism court in Islamabad for a hearing related to the Rangers accident case. The case revolves around the death of 4 personnel of Rangers in an alleged hit-and-run incident on Srinagar Highway during the PTI's November 26 protest, with contesting claims made by the government and the party.